Welcome to our presentation on Visible Learning Strategy, Classroom Discussion by
Emerson Burkhart,
Courtney Shandick,
Michael Wachowski.
and Kaylee Ellis.
Teachers everywhere are trying different strategies in order to encourage their students' achievements. One of these strategies teachers are implementing into their classroom in classroom discussions. Classroom discussions have been proven to be very beneficial in a number of different ways. For example, classroom discussions encourage reasoning and communication skills, along with pushing students to make and defend their own opinions on various topics. In a 2016 article by Witherspoon, Sykes, and Bell, it was shown that when discussions are taking place, students are more likely to engage, and it also helps to balance the contribution of students. Not only are these discussions beneficial to the students, but they also help the teachers by allowing the teacher to see if their students have properly learned the material being taught. Discussion is also beneficial in the classroom because it turns the focus from the teacher to the students. Classroom discussion contains many benefits, but it still can be difficult for many teachers to put into practice. Educators fear that classroom discussions will become impossible to control. In an article for Science Foundation, one teacher claimed that the functional classroom discussion was the tightening the reins and letting them loosen. Teachers facilitating discussions need to understand the importance of giving students time and space to answer questions by pulling back in their own discussion. Students are more likely to give quality answers when they're asked genuine questions and asked to work together. Next, we have an example of water cycle. An example of using classroom discussions in a flipped classroom would be the use of discussion boards. Online discussion boards are great resources for teachers to use because it is very controlled, and yet their students can still actively participate. The teacher is available to give a topic or a question, and students are able to post a response and then view other students' responses and comment and start conversation with each other. They can create threads and continue conversations. A teacher could give the prompt, "What is the water cycle?" and give an example of it. Each student would give a discussion in their own words and what a water cycle was, and then they would give an example. The teacher could then give a follow-up question and tell their students to comment on two of their peers' posts and just react to them. By doing so, the students would be able to better understand the water cycle because they would be able to see their classmates' posts and their wording of the water cycle, and then hopefully have a deeper understanding of the water cycle and see all the different examples that their peers brought up. Students who have participated in online discussion boards rated their learning outcomes higher than those who did not. So the online discussion board was beneficial in more ways than one to the students. Here are our references, and thank you for listening.